Hello guys, I'm DailyFix and welcome to X4 Reemergence. Before starting out, I got myself a new mod that I'm currently running, which is the X4 soundtrack extender and its asset. Just saw the link in the Discord community of the X4 Reemergence. I'm like, yeah, I could use some more music. That would be cool. That would be so cool. I'm also still getting myself familiar with my new setup. For those of you who are on my Discord, know that I am currently using a new setup, using a throttle. Yeah, so that's going to be cool. That's going to be very, very cool. I'm very excited about that. Let's quickly take a look at the map, because we are here in Planet 9. I need to find some targets to test out this new ship. So let's quickly go check out that defensive platform. Haven't done in a while. Could very well be that this is already gone. Now, one of the other things that I would like to do is boost the production, with the production being mainly the creation of a new factory. Actually, silicon carbide has been doing great. Can't see it over here because I am now forwarding everything towards the headquarters, but we have, I think, yeah, 16 silicon carbide. Silicon is actually moving up, so very happy about that. Got myself a few new fleets that are now working quite well. I do need to keep an eye on this, because if the Xenon are there, I kind of want to make sure that I get into that fight. And yeah, everything is starting to be, well, stored in the headquarters over there. So I would like to get myself towards computronic substrate, because that's basically everything you need. Then we can start figuring out how much money we're going to be needing to get the large habitation. Let's get that out of the way. Seems like this is still working, which is quite nice. Okay, let's take a quick peek. So yeah, I got myself drones, and I'm hoping they will be serving serving us very, very well, of course, because that is, of course, what it is that we want to be doing. Let's do a let's see, long range scan over here. Wow, that felt like it took a very long time. Ah, there we go. There we got some xenon. Let's go check that out. Let's see how fast we can melt that. But there has been a few skirmishes. Of course, the second I got here, everything got wiped out. But I do expect a lot more xenon to be heading into this direction. Also, yeah, speaking of the fleets, we have a very tiny traveling fleet, which seems to be dead in the water for some reason. Why so? Sometimes that happens. Okay, interesting, interesting. Let's pause for a second. Travel mule, you go to... Where are you? Hold position. Confirm. Travel. 100%. 90. I do not want you to assign to a station, but you are going to be trading for the headquarters. Let's accept that. That should trigger their mech into action. Well, maybe it's just everything is too expensive. That is a possibility, but that should actually disappear. Maybe it's the 80% rule. Maybe we can actually change that. We'll have to figure that out. But first things first, we need money. How much money do we make? Let's quickly take a look. Headquarter transfer. I think this is, yeah, this is where I purchased this very expensive medium that I'm currently flying. So by the looks of it, we are making about 16 million an hour. So yeah, we are definitely moving up. Okay, yeah, like I said, I'm still getting the hang of my controls here. So bear with me. Now I'm waiting for the other ones actually. Come on. Okay, he's aiming towards me, come on. Okay. You are tough. Man, this steers like a brick. I was worried about that. Come on. Yeah, you're going down. Yeah, some of the evolutions have been done. So... go backwards. Come on. I don't think they will eject though. Okay, so this weapon I'm using at the front, I don't like it. I need to check out which one that actually was. Alright, let's quickly take a look at what we have in this particular ship. Flags. So the heavy position in Barrage, I think I want to change those. It was just not doing what I hoped it was going to be doing. That's a damn shame though. Let's take another quick peek at the gate while we basically wait. Where am I going? My camera angle is really ruining me. I need to go to the left. I also think I didn't launch any of the drones. See, that's those. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, I definitely did not have the launching option for the drones, and I do need them. I do need them quite severely because they're just tiny fighters. And we do have the shields, we have the hull. I think we mainly lack hull. I'm meaning steering. Been playing with these two joysticks for quite a while, so yeah, definitely going to be some time here. Come on. All you have to do is target me, nothing more.
Try harder next time.
Could be that these weapons are very precise. Yeah, they're just not doing anything. Just fly in a straight line like that. Appreciate that a lot, dude.
M.
Okay.
F. B.
No, that's too far away.
F.
Okay, 4 of my drones apparently launched. I'll probably lose them. Come on. You know you want to. And I believe I actually got myself like traveling engines. I know that might not be the best option for this. Maybe the combat engines just adds a bit more speed for the boost. Come on.
Thanks for your help.
Yeah, you're welcome. One more, please.
B.
That's how you do it.
Oops. That was a bit of a wild shot. Sorry about that.
Sorry about that. Oh.
SE.
Minus. Let's go. Well, he's too fast for sure. I'm curious if they will start building a defensive base, then we are definitely going to be having a fight. Medium ships coming in. Don't mind me.
D.
Let's see how we do though, with those. Come on. Okay, who is shooting me? He is.
Thanks for your help.
Okay, 4.5 million. Definitely money is getting in. I like that. For a second there I thought was going to be a missile. Let's go back. Yeah, I need to change these weapons severely. I like the stronger weapon, the slower one. But the other one is just, not sure.
D.
Oh, I did it again. Started launching those things. Ah. Countermeasures. Fun.
B. D.
Okay. I'm curious when the drones just decide not to follow you anymore.
B.
I should not buy counterparts or countermeasures anymore. I keep launching them for no particular reason. Just very annoying. And this ship's slow. I'm hoping to get enough money to like really boost my synth and just have some fun with the Xenon over here.
D.
I'm going to wipe you out.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was easy. Yeah, definitely change the weapons. I was considering missiles. Maybe I should have done that. Not sure yet. Let's recall those subordinates. My defensive drones are on defense, which makes perfect sense. Attack my current enemy, I think, would be the better options. These I need to change. The heavy position and barrage, I just do not like them. Maybe just go for something like pulse, which, you know, hits a lot. So let's go back. What's going on over here? Oh yeah, that's a smart move. I like that. So let's go over there. Actually, no, we'll go over here because by the time I get there, I should have enough money to buy the computronic substrate parts of this. Okay, what's going on with the sales of the of all of this? Are you doing anything? And of course, why aren't you? Because you were working. I know that for sure. There's 24,000 over here. And now you do. Okay, so I'm going to assume prices are too much. All of these guys are just instantly triggered. Not that I mind. A lot of money coming in again. Supply fleet, how are you doing? Because I think these guys are doing great. Let's take a quick peek. Yeah, there's almost nothing over there. And over here. And it seems that there is just enough goods. I did decide to add a small ship to the silicon carbide. And that is mainly for the metallic microletters. It just needs so little. That's just not getting supplied at all. Liquid supply fleet. Yeah, you have some of them that do not have orders. I like that. Shows me that I'm in the right direction over here. How are you doing? Silicon is increasing. 4.6 million. I believe the next blueprint we want to build is about 5 million. So yeah, let me also quickly take a peek. Any missions that are interesting. Alright, let's quickly get in this. Buy the schematic. There's one thing that's still especially difficult if I get the combat engines, even though the boost would be better. It is that the main issue for me is the ships are so slow, and it already takes me quite a while to get back to, say, quote-unquote known space. So yeah, looking forward to once these factories are up and running, once the new factory gets up and running, and we can, you know, get some money off the side so we comfortably can just take longer times away, because I would like to... Am I on the weird motion again? I was. Oh, I was on slow time. I'm such an idiot. I might need to really turn that thing off, because I just do not realize that I'm on slow time. Slow time is great, especially if you are in a fighter. Fighting, you know, little dog fights, but not while traveling. That's just damn tedious. I just spend so much time just traveling back. That is so annoying. I really need to pay attention to that. Let's go left. Computronic substrate, please. Now, this is still going to be... It's going to be problematic, actually, to supply this. Where are you? There you go. Did I already buy them? Didn't even realize that. I'm a genius. I'm a certified genius. Already had it. Already bought the blueprint. I think I bought that when I just got the ship, and that's the 5 million in here. Show more. That. Orbital supply base. Transfer. Yeah, 23 minutes ago I bought it. Of course, it's been a few days ago. And yeah, like I said, I'm a genius. The one thing though, which might be problematic, because we might need to buy the large storages. All 3 of them. So we just have them. Let's confirm that. No way back. It's done. The reason for that, watching the silicon carbide over here, like, it's almost there with 16. And I think with methane, it's Yeah. How many do I have? I love the base though. I do. One small, one medium. I'm going to tell you that we will most likely need large on the next station, the computer substrate. So, how large is this base? Now, we can start with a small one. I don't know, somewhere in this... it's somewhere over there. That's fine. Let's confirm. Let's take a quick peek. One of them... Yeah. 12,000. And it needs ore and silicon. So we definitely want a large solid. And I think a medium hydrogen would be enough. Let's remove you. But I also would like to get myself into a position where we can get large ships. But not right now. So let's do... too many of those. How will that fit? We need one solid large. And also... would I be able to do it like I did with the other designs? I don't think so, no. How do I want to work that out? Also, I think a medium container would be enough, although... let's go back, remove you. How much is that? It doesn't tell. Okay, that's great. Awesome. Confirm that for now. What's the weight of that? 50. I think a large one then. Yeah. 2 large storages and for the solid and one for container space. And the other one, the medium, can be for the liquids. Are they the same height? I don't think so, no. Could place you up top. Yeah, sure, why not? And container side, solid side. Then... I hate that I cannot use these. Now that is where the mediums dock. So I kind of don't want them over there. And I think 4 is way too much already. How expensive is this? Yeah, that's expensive. I think we'll start with something like this. Let's assign a builder. Now we should be able to just deliver the wares that we need already. How many computronic substrate do we need? We need 583. And the rest we should be able to deliver. So 583. What we can do is... we could start the meeting. Start the war. The secret war. As our next project. Because I think the Genesis project is... oh, Genesis project would be problematic. Because that would require us to go in the void. We need to go over there to bounce that weird satellite in here somewhere. Although, yeah, kind of don't need it right now.
Baldric. Docking granted.
Yeah, docking granted, yeah. Absolutely flown like a boss. I need to really think of those keybinds again. 27 seconds of boost would still be extremely good. So yeah, I'm definitely going to be changing that. Combat engines, shields. Okay, weapons. I dislike this one. So we'll definitely do those. Offensive drones, and we picked up some stuff here. Get some more flares. We're actually getting some money back, which is good. We also have 20 Marines, and that's because I would like to start using ships like these to do boarding ops. Definitely queue that up. 1 minute 30. You are joking.
Docking permission granted.
Okay, how can we prepare? Silicon is actually climbing. Let's take a look at the economic numbers. Storage level last day. Yeah, Silicon, it's going slow, but it is going up. Now, currently, I believe only large ships are mining, and I've been warned about that because of the long queue time. So perhaps I do want to start adding a few more mediums just to make sure that this is a constant stream. I also want to redesign this. Now, these are 3 single tier 1s. I'm kind of want to do an E-dock and then a few rows of them. So all of my mining ships can just start mining constantly, because I think... Well, currently no one is waiting. He's waiting for what? Mining. Okay, cool. Way to go. Also, yeah, the Spear of Odin has been destroyed a few times. Last time I checked...
Identifying criminal vessels.
Yeah, it's again here. Last time I checked, it was like over here, and it keeps fighting the Xenon shipyard. It never reached the Yankee pirate base or the Amplifier at all. And unfortunately for us, taking a look into settings, not that one. Extensions? No? Okay. Wait, what? Don't tell me the weird thing is on again. Shit. Come on, it was on again. It's going to be weird now. Oh no. Ooh. Okay, that is problematic. It was on again. Why? I never turned that off. Now that's on again. Evolution. We are currently... I should be able to see that here somewhere. I think on 1. Yeah, currently on 1. And we were having some problems just dealing with the 1. So, yeah, I'm extremely excited to see how that will be turning out for sure. Now, I need to step up my game, and you all know it. Definitely, definitely. This going here to McCallum, it's just not really worth it. So I'm considering... I do want to get paid, because that's important. I do want to start with the meeting. Let's set that to active. Let's go to Delilah. Delilah, whatever. And see what she has to say. Okay, so we managed to actually get to the station. So let me make a little bit of a prompt here. So what I'll do,
Fox.
hopefully, yeah, I know. Second thoughts right the second I say let's promise something. I would like to build up my sim. It's going to be 25 million. But I also would like to have some combat, and we need to do some boarding. So how about next time we are going to go into the Antigon Federation, the Antigon sectors, and just see and scan and find some ships to board and see if that will work out for us. Let's jump on this because I just dislike that real thing. Anyway, Covert operations.
With this operation, because you have proved yourself to be a loyal and capable ally to the Terran people.
That's great.
While it would be tempting to focus solely on the Xenon threat, Neglecting other dangers would be foolish.
Okay.
Yes, we must never forget the Argon betrayal.
The Argon betrayal?
The Argon Federation destroyed the Taurus, thereby significantly weakening Earth's defenses. This craven terrorist act killed Terran citizens and caused damage to our government, costing trillions. It was both a blow to Terran citizens' morale and a humiliation on the grander political stage. Now, more than ever, we need to project strength in the face of a shifting universe.
I agree.
The majority of our resources are tied up in the ongoing campaign against the Xenon. Technically, all sides have committed to a peace treaty, and the Secret Service's directive is to not interfere with Argon affairs. This is why we've approached you.
Okay.
While you are a Terran citizen, you have no documented ties to the Terran Secret Service. Without a traceable connection to us, you will be able to operate in Argon space without much restraint. We have identified an Antigone Republic civil servant we believe is willing to sell confidential Argon information to the highest bidder. You are to meet said informant, and should his intel prove to be of value, obtain it for us. At this point, I have to inform you that this is a strictly covert operation, and should you be compromised, the Terran High Command will deny any knowledge of or responsibility for your actions. Good luck.
Alright, that sounded really cool. Yeah, where do we need to go? Oh,
I am not sure whether my skills are well suited for an undertaking of this particular nature.
oh,
Besides,
nobody
I have a
cares. Nobody
hard
asked
time
you,
identifying
Boso.
any
Just
scientific
shut
benefit
it.
in helping to destabilize these governments. As such, I would like to shift my focus towards the pursuit of more fruitful and constructive projects.
Uh-huh. You do that. Yeah, you do that. So I think we are going to be definitely checking out what they have. I expect there is definitely going to be a fight.
I assume you'll want some information about the political landscape you're about to get entangled with. The Antigone Republic
okay.
is a sovereign state, which only recently established itself during the shutdown.
Yeah, you talk while
Their
I check my
capital
empire.
is Antigone Memorial, a system which became disconnected from the central Argon government and subsequently seceded from the Federation. When the jump gates began functioning again, the Republic expanded and claimed another handful of newly discovered systems before re-establishing contact with the Argon. Naturally, things were tense for a while, but it's since been sorted out. With that in mind, the Terran Secret Service's angle makes sense. Due to their close ties, the Antigone Republic likely has access to all sorts of Argon communications, but they aren't under strict Argon supervision. If you factor in the inevitable dose of human greed, it's not a giant leap to expect that confidential information will leak eventually. Still, I can't shake the feeling that there is more to this than just bribing some government worker for intel. Best keep your wits about you. Oh, by the way, make sure to grab an advanced satellite on the way. From the look of this Terran briefing, you will need it later.
Alright, that's potentially very solid advice. So let's go do that. And of course, yeah, there is no way I can all squeeze that in for now. So how about this? Next time we're going to be starting the Secret Service plot. Of course, we are going to go to war. We have already decided that. That gives me some time to start building up a tiny bit of a force, or at least save my economy from other annihilation, because I think we're going to be needing it quite a bit. And I do want to look into workforce, because I've been told that the schematics really work well with those, and we'll see very, very high boosted numbers, so that's great. Let's get 5, just in case. I don't think. Yeah, we'll get 5. We made 5.7 million, and I want to make sure we do not get a large problem with my ore. So we're going to be getting ourselves another solid mining ship right now. So that is going to be working. Yeah, and on that note, guys, I will be ending the video. I was hoping it would be a bit more exciting, but we just didn't come across too many Xenon. Of course, now that I'm gone, I can promise you there will be millions of them. But yeah, this carrier doesn't really help. We could go into McCallum Relay, but not as a single medium ship. We won't be fighting off the hordes anytime soon, guys. Like I said, it's going to be slow-paced. And for those of you who have been bearing with me, I want to thank you so much. And I will see you next time. Have a good one. Bye-bye.